Hello, good morning all. Welcome to DTR session. So today it's a DTR Talk Show, and myself Hemant Sahai, I'm co-founder of this DTR group. And today we are going to have very interesting session talk show because our guest, our presenter today is Abhinav. And those who don't know about Abhinav, for them, uh, see, we are in general, we are keep on talking about that nowadays it has increased after COVID, that we should take care of our health. We should do and whenever we are talking about health, so most of the people they think that okay, yes, health means we have to do the physical exercise and lot of things we have to do. We have to take a morning walk, evening walk, jogging. So, but there is one important factor which most of the people they are missing or they are not at all aware of, or if at all they are aware of, they are not completely knowing about it in detail. And so that is the reason we have Abhinav over here. He is also the co-founder of DTR. We have started together and we have formed this group. And his specialization and a lot of people they have utilized his service. He has given a consultant. He is a consultant and he has consulted a lot of people so far, and they have got benefited out of it. And so basically now coming to what is his specialization, it's totally natural related to health, how we can maintain our health, how we can improve our health and in a natural way with no side effect. So this is what his specialization. And without keeping you waiting, I will I will request Abhinav to come forward, introduce himself, and tell us about what he is here to give us. Welcome, Abhinav. Good morning.
Yes, thank you so much, Hemant, for the wonderful introduction. I'm not sure whether I really deserve it or not, but once again, thank you so much. I am welcome everybody to this talk show, and we're gonna spend a few minutes together, and I will make sure that whatever time we're gonna spend, I'll make the most of out of it. So I am just to give you a short introduction. I am a corporate professional who is into the job in the last 12 years, and so far it was going really well. But as you know that some things happened in life, and then we start exploring something else, and then we realize that this something has a lot of potential, and and then we start sharing it with others. So that's how it happened with me. I was kind of a normal corporate professional who was doing his regular job, but then I kind of got stuck with some of the health issues, such as I was really not. I seems like I'm fit, but inside I was like very tired and fatigued, and I wasn't able to walk for long, and a lot of problems like mental fatigue and all these things were there. And even at one point of time, I was really depressed because when you are not physically fit, mentally fit, you have to do a lot of work, especially in the IT world. So it's all mental work, right? So, but then because of the work pressure and everything, it all was going really bad, and I started having the insomnia problem, and it eventually it became depression also. And then I started taking the medical advice, right? And you know what happens in medical advice. So people start, sorry, doctors start giving you some of the drugs, right? So which is short. Absolutely, it's not a something not for the long term. The moment you stop taking the drugs, your problems reappear again. So that's what was happening with me. I was really confused that the moment I stop taking the pill tonight, I will not be able to sleep. So that's one part of my life. But then I started exploring something on my own. I started reading different books. I spent around 2 years in doing the research. I tried a lot of different diets. You must have heard about keto diet, paleo diet, and whatnot. I experimented with my body. But then I eventually realized that the thing which can really give you the long-term sustainable results is not something expensive. It's not something which is really hard to follow. It's really very simple, and simple things we generally tend to ignore. And you will be surprised to know that the secret of the long-term sustainable health that I found was in my local market, my local fruits and vegetable market.
Okay.
And when I use some of the fundamentals of the health, and I applied this with my father also. He was at one point in time a obese person having diabetes, was taking the diabetes medicine the last 12 years, and also the last 1 year he was taking the BP medicines also. So it's all very complicated. So, and but then when I shared this thing of the power of your local vegetables and fruit markets with him, he also started applying it, and he started remarkable changes. You won't be you won't believe that within 25 days of time he lost around 11 kgs of weight by just following these simple tricks, and it was really inexpensive, right? So that's what we do in our lifestyle, and it was really easy to follow, because for that you don't really need any sort of preparation in advance and kind of in-depth knowledge, calorie counting, and no sort of strenuous exercise. And then results were really remarkable. He was feeling really light and sort of younger than his age, and was able to taper his BP medicines completely within 3 days of starting this advice. And then
Yeah.
his BP medicines also, sorry, diabetes medicines has also been tapered around 95%. It's like once in a while, whenever he goes to some party or some marriage function, then only it happens that. But overall, I think the results were really satisfactory. And when he shared this thing with one of his uh, doctor, and doctor also mentioned that keep doing whatever you are doing, because this is something which is really hard to achieve, right? So
Hmm.
I think that's something that I really want to share with each one of us, so that we can share it with our friends, family members, and they can also get the benefit out of it. Yeah.
Thank you very much. I mean, it was really remarkable. I mean, I have heard about your father, whatever you have explained, you have told. It's really very good, very big achievement. Because if you see, like in India, the diabetic and the BP patient, I will say, I mean, they are increasing, and WHO report is saying that okay, India has become the capital of diabetes right now. So with this, I mean, I have one question which is coming into my mind, which is very obvious question, which a lot of people they might be thinking, although slightly you have touched upon it. See, the thing is that whenever it comes to health, so two things. I mean, most of the people they will be either searching on the Google, asking the people, friend, relatives. So two things, two factor is like there are a lot of options available in the market right now, as you already told. Okay, so that is the first thing. And so out of those options, available options, first finding out or choosing the correct one, okay, that itself is a big challenge, I will say. And people will get confused, because the problem here is like everyone will come and say that okay, this is the perfect thing, this is what we should be using it, and this is recently, I mean, as per the research, yes, we should go with this particular product or this particular diet, okay, as such. So this is the first aspect, the first thing, first challenge. Then the second thing, okay, after 50 or 40 to 50 options available in the market, if we choose one, okay, but then the cost will come into the picture. It might be very costly, and sometimes the things will not be available in the near market. We have to order online, or it will be available very far off. Okay, so when you are saying this, okay, you are going with a very natural way. So how different it is, okay, and how it will benefit. and along with this, the attached thing is like the side effect. Okay, and yeah, so these three things, I mean, if you can explain to us, to our viewers, and to me as well, so it will be helpful.
Yeah, sure. I think these are, I think, in my opinion, one of the some of the very profound questions that I think people might be thinking about. So to answer these, just I wanted to share one small incident. Few days back, when I was talking to one of my colleagues, he asked me that he asked me that a lot of things are going on nowadays in the market. I'm really confused. I think he sort of asked the same thing, but then I said that okay, I'm not against these things which is there in the market. They might be helping one or the other person, but let me ask you one question. Do you know who's the most muscular animal in the jungle? And yes, his answer was bull, and I think it's the correct answer. And then I asked him, what kind of diet the bull has. So yeah, I think he said that he is a pure vegetarian, but sort of animal, and he he only eat the green grass.
Hmm.
And then I asked him that okay, if he only eats the green grass, then how it happened that he got these big muscles, one of the strongest muscle in the entire jungle.
Hmm. Correct.
And that's when he realized that sometimes what happens, because something is free, we take it for granted,
Hmm.
and unknowingly we all are victims of some of the marketing campaigns going on in the market.
Hmm.
Everybody is trying to make something out of your fear, and I'm not against these. I'm just sharing whatever I know, and it's your choice which way you want to go. But tell me one thing, that we have a lot of animals. Have you ever heard that any of the animal ever get any kind of heart attack, diabetes problem? If I just keep aside the pet animals, right? I'm not talking about the pet animals, because whatever is there in the human contact, there are high chances that that thing will fall sick. Right? If you have a pet dog, pet cat, or cows, so these animals might be having one or the other problems. But if I talk about something which is out of the human influence, especially in the jungle, no animal is sick. They all are doing fine. They never had heart attack, diabetes, BP, obesity, any kind of problem, because
Correct.
human intervention is done. There is no marketing is there. So as such, yes, a lot of debate is going on in the internet or in the market that supplements has a lot of different side effects, and medicines has a lot of different long-term side effects which you might not be able to see in the short term. But I'm not saying that it's proved.
Hmm.
But why do take even a smallest risk? If we have something natural which can cure us, which can help us, then in my opinion, that might be the way. I
Correct.
think that answers
That's
your
correct.
your
That's correct.
question.
So basically, yes, I mean it's very good. I mean, I understand that what you're trying to say is like, okay, basically the more natural way of living we will be having, the eating habit which we are having, so the more healthier we will be. And this brings into the notice that okay, yes, our lifestyle will also play a picture, a role over here. So oh yeah, that's true. I mean, because lifestyle is also one of the factor, but along with the lifestyle, if our input itself, what we are taking, it's not a very natural, not very healthy, then definitely, I mean, yes, we are prone to be sick, to be unhealthy. So that's correct. So basically, yes, you have answered that. Okay, options and the cost, and also you have added upon, yes, the more natural way we will live, the more healthier we will be.
Mm.
So, can you share some of the experience of your maybe customer, client, or any your known person? who has followed your maybe whatever the instructions which you are giving, or maybe whatever the diet chart or whatever you shared, and they have got the benefit out of it. So some of the example, because see, mainly the diabetic patient, it will be useful for the diabetic patient, BP patient, or any other kind of disease which is currently is there in India, or maybe outside India as well. So how it will, can you share some of your experience?
Yeah, sure, Raymond. Actually, I right now I'm helping out people in my family. Right. So as I already shared the example of my father, but when there is one more person in my family, and when he saw that a lot of changes are there in my father's health, so he kind of reached out to me, and he also asked that what to do, how to lose weight, and how to kind of come out of my diabetes and the BP problems, because he is also an overweight person. So yes, so I think when he started following this thing, the complete natural thing, so he also shed 2 kgs of weight in just 10 days of the
Good.
program. So, and yeah, I think this is really people can't believe, because it doesn't really involve any kind of costly supplements or whatever. Right? It's all Mother Nature's offering, which can give you
So
nice results.
so can you, I mean, if you don't mind, can you tell the, I mean, age of your father, like 60 plus, and the person just now you have held, what is the age, this thing, in what age range they are?
Yeah, so both of them are 60 plus,
Okay.
and they, my father having around 105 kg of weight,
Okay.
height is 5'10", but the other person is I think 5'7", and having 112 kg of weight. So he
Oh,
is even more obese. Yeah.
base, yeah, yeah.
So, but I think initially they think that it's not really possible, but eventually when they start seeing the results, they realize that yes, this is something which is there, right, without uh, any any high cost. It's really simple but powerful.
Thank you, Abhinav. So this is for our viewers. So basically, age. I mean, most of the people they think that okay, after 60, I mean, we will not able to regain our natural way of life. But here, yes, we have the example. What Abhinav has said, that okay, both the people, his father and one more relative, they both are 60 plus. Still, after following this, whatever the instructions or whatever the plan Abhinav might have given to them, I mean, they have followed, and they were able to reduce their weight and their diabetes or BP. I mean, they were able to keep it under control. So that's a good thing. So that's a good thing. So Abhinav, if someone want to avail your service, your help, how they can go about it? I mean, what is the process to reach out to you?
Yeah, so there is a page. There is a page, and on that page, people can see about the details of the method, of this natural method, and they can book the one-to-one appointment with me, and then we can have further discussion about their problems, and then we can proceed further.
That's great. So what is the page, Abhinav, so that people
Yeah,
can go and visit?
sure. It's consult.abhinavagarwal.org. Maybe
Okay.
I can share the link. Yeah.
Yeah, so I will put that. I will upload this video on the YouTube channel. So in the description, I will update it. Uh, so Abhinav, do you have any like any videos or any pre material which the people can see, and then they can consult you, they can contact you on the website? How it is? Uh, we can go about it.
Yeah. So on this page only, I mean on this URL, once you'll provide your details like name and the email address. So there is a video also, and in this video you can people can see more about this method. They can learn more, and then they can see some of these steps that are there.
Okay. So I will just repeat, it is consult.abhinavagarwal.org, right? That's correct?
Yes, correct.
Okay. Abhinav, I mean, thanks. I mean, it was very nice talking to you, and you have shared good information. Anything else which you want to add as a closure note for the people, for the viewers?
Yeah, sure, Hemant. I think just one thing I want to share with our viewers. I think it's time to go back to our roots, right? So we have to think that what our grandfathers and forefathers used to do. I think if we can just do that, I think life is gonna be really amazing. Yeah, that's all.
Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you, Abhinav. Thank you for such a good session and very good message. The more natural we are, more healthier we will be. So with that message, I mean, I would like to end this today's session, and we'll come next session next week. Till then, bye, and see you soon. Thank you, Abhinav, once again.
Thanks a lot, Hemant, and thanks everybody.